The Office of the Public Protector has hit back at the Eastern Cape ANC. This after the ANC questioned the timing of the Public Protector, Busisiwe Mkhwebane's report against Premier Oscar Mabuyane for irregularly benefiting from a tender that was meant for the memorial service of struggle icon Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. Now, it says the accusations coincide with the provincial ANC's election campaign. The Public Protector, Busisiwe Mkhwebane, joins us now to react to what the ANC in the Eastern Cape has had to say. Public Protector, thank you very much for your time. Your initial reaction to what the ANC says is suspicious timing on your part in releasing this report, which they believe it was ready 2 months ago.
Thank you, Collie, and good morning to your listeners and your viewers. I would say it's not the truth on what they are saying, and it's very concerning that my reaction is they should be concerning themselves about whether the officials and the politicians benefited from the funds which were meant, or the public funds which were meant to be utilized for ferrying mourners to the memorial service of Mama Madikizela-Mandela.
Mm-hmm.
But the statement is very clear also, where we indicated that we received responses to the Section 79 notices, where if we find that a person is implicated, we give them an opportunity to give us their side of the story.
Yeah.
And those were received around 13 and 22 July 2021. And they were from MEC Madikizela and the municipal manager of Bizana local municipality, Mr. Mahlaka. So both of whom even requested the extension of the deadline. And the report then served before what we call it's a full bench of the Public Protector, where it's quality assured. And this report, remember again, only was investigated from our office in Pisho, in the Eastern Cape. So this full bench, I serve there, the Deputy Public Protector, the Chief Operating Officer, and everyone. So the report was not ready to be issued because it had to undergo through all this process for us to finally issue the report. And again, it's not true, or it's even lies, and I think it's creating unnecessary a wrong narrative that we issued this report, during this critical time. Every quarter, as the Public Protector, we issue reports. And therefore, this quarter, we then dedicated the month of October as our good governance month. And we started issuing reports where we were closing the matters because the matters were not substantiated. We followed with the hospital visits reports. Now we issued this good governance, the conduct failure reports.
Yeah.
And we've issued 8 reports, not only the Eastern Cape report.
Yes. Public Protector, I don't need to remind you of the words of the Premier of the Eastern Cape province, Oscar Mabuyane, who doubles up as chairperson of the ANC in that province. It was during the election campaign, I think 2 Sundays ago, if not the past Sunday, where he said, actually, the public needs to be protected from you. Now, I don't know what you make of those comments, but my obsession here, if you like, has to do with whether your findings, is there any doubt in your findings that Mr. Mabuyane and Mr. Madikizela irregularly benefited from this 1.1 million rand? Are you confident that you did not make any mistakes here that could come back to embarrass you before courts?
Only even the courts, when the matter is taken on review, if they follow the evidence which we have, the bank records, I must also indicate that we followed the money. We were not following Mabuyane or Madikizela or any individual. But then when the complaint is lodged, that again, through the good work, the other good work from the media, because the Herald published the story, and then somebody complained to the public protector, we had to then investigate, and we are not relying on the affidavit of Mr. Pam, the person whose company was used for this, because he deposed of 2 affidavits. Instead of just issuing a report based on that, we went further to subpoena the bank records to analyze the information, and we determined that state monies were used for this matter of a private process or private benefit, because if Mr. Mabuyane indeed responded to our Section 79 notice and said, no, I borrowed money from Madikizela, it was a private arrangement, and he borrowed me the money. But then the thing is, it's state money which was used and which violates the Municipal Finance Management Act, violates the Constitution, because the proper procurement processes were not followed. So the huge issues which are there in the reports are the findings against the accounting officer of that municipality. But worse, you find the governing party which is dealing with corruption, which is against any because maladministration is the fertile ground for corruption. Therefore, let's be consistent and follow the laws to the T, because what we have done is normally when we do investigations, we only check what are the facts, what is the evidence before us, what laws have been violated. Purely, that's what we did in this particular matter.
Public Protector, I just want to make something very clear, because I had a conversation with the ANC in the Eastern Cape around your report yesterday, and they seemed to not have any problems with a treasurer of the ANC in the province doing business with any of the municipality, particularly the ones that are run by the ANC. In your view, and I'm not sure which sections of the law prohibit any of this, but in your view, if there is a treasurer of a province, an ANC treasurer, doing business with any of the ANC municipalities, does that not amount to a conflict of interest?
You know, I had the interviews yesterday, and of which is very much concerning. We currently have the Zondo Commission, which is supposed to be finalizing their report because of the intervention by private companies. Because when we are labeling the very same issue where we're saying state capture, because the influence of the Treasurer General of the party towards the municipality, it's indeed very much concerning, because again, instructing the municipal manager to request this company to act or give their banking records so that monies can be paid there. And there are WhatsApp messages which this owner of this company is saying they are from this Treasurer General. It's serious violation of the laws, and I mean that amounts to also corruption, and that's why we refer the matter to DPCI as well to investigate, because how can you instruct, and even the municipal manager who was not supposed to even listen to that, violating the Constitution in the first place, Section 217 of the Constitution, and not follow the process and the procurement supply chain management processes within the municipality. I mean, I heard that, and it's very much concerning, because we cannot be operating like that.
Yeah.
I think it's very serious to be concerned about the public protector's issuance of a report during this particular time of the elections, when you are the party which says we would want to rid the country of corrupt practices and of state capture, because there's those allegations that there is state capture, but then you allow yourselves as the Treasurer General of the party to interfere in the running of the municipality. Because several reports which the institution have issued where the issue of state and party, how to avoid using the resources of the state for your party political issues. The resources of the state are meant to benefit the public, and it's concerning when you then hear such issues, and even the Premier say people must be protected from the public protector, when people should be concerned about how do you have a Premier of the province who took an oath of office to respect the Constitution, to abide by the Constitution, and make such a statement. So I think it's a concern, Xoli, and I just plead with all the leaders, let's make sure that we abide by the law, we practice what we preach, and we respect the Constitution, because it's our guiding principle.
Yeah, Public Protector, let me plead for your indulgence here. I need to take a break, and if you still have time, can we continue the conversation shortly after? Are you prepared to do that?
I think another 5 minutes, because I have another meeting.
Great. Quickly, I need to ask this question of you, and please, if you are able to be brief, I would really appreciate it. Is there any doubt, Public Protector, whether Mr. Madikizela, at the time of the issuing of this particular, or of these monies, if I could put it like that, is there any doubt in your mind that he conducted business with the municipality of Mbizana?
Only we were not investigating Mr. Madikizela. We were investigating maladministration in the municipality, the behavior of the municipal manager. Then our investigation uncovered that Mr. Madikizela is the one who instructed the municipality, the municipal manager, and Mr. Bam, the company which benefited, how to distribute the monies to various accounts. Therefore, the 450,000 was deposited into that company which renovated Mabuyane house. Then he said the 350,000 must be deposited into his wife's bank account, and the wife's the company's bank account. So, and the other 280,000 into the fundraising account of the ANC. So I wouldn't comment about whether he was doing the business, whether or he was a business person.
All right.
What the facts before us are that he was the Treasurer General of the ANC in the province by then. And
so, in essence, he used his influence as a senior leader of the ANC in that province. Is that what?
Definitely. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That it's concerning that you would find the Treasurer General of the province then instructing the officials of the municipality. I think in all the municipalities throughout the country, don't allow yourselves to be instructed to do that, because you are the accounting officers. Like Mr. Mahlaka now, he's the one, we said the speaker of the local municipality must take disciplinary action against him and also refer the matter to the Hawks, who will investigate, and any monies which were paid due to his negligence will be charged for that, because that provision is there in our. So I think it's very wrong for them to do that.
Public Protector, I'm out of time, but let me squeeze one last one. Your fitness for office is under question, or a question mark, if I could put it like that, with a parliament expected to conduct an inquiry, essentially. Oscar Mabuyane, with the words that he said, that perhaps the public needs protection from you, is another blemish, if you could say. Does that concern you? And perhaps people out there will say, why should members of the public take your reports seriously?
It's concerning me in the sense that those people are supposed to be abiding by the Constitution. They've taken an oath of office. And then it's concerning also for the members of the public to take people like that seriously if they expect people like that to be leading them. Only the Public Protector South Africa is an institution which is now 26 years. We've just recently also had our second clean audit. The first time since the establishment of this institution. We have finalized a lot of matters, bread and butter issues. So I will plead with the South Africans, take your matters to the Public Protector. Where the state or public servants have failed to do their work, we will resolve them. We've changed a number of people's lives, and that will continue even if I'm no longer part of the institution as the current incumbent. The next Public Protector will continue doing what we are currently doing.
All right.
Thank you.
Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane, thank you very much for your time.